A narcissist is not happy until they're able to feel satisfied in persecuting you. When you are dealing with someone who's a narcissist, they don't present with fangs. They don't present as alien-like creatures. They look like you. They talk like you. They live like you do. They have jobs. They have families. And so it can be very difficult to spot. And so I think it's really important that you are here and that you are learning about the nuances of narcissism and you are learning about the warning signs of narcissism. After working with a client for a little bit now, I've developed a list for her, and I'd like to share it with all of you, that really help hone in what is different between someone who is healthy or healthier than someone who is narcissistic, and somebody who is self-absorbed, somebody who lives in a fantasy world, somebody who really does think that they're superior to other people, whether it's their charm, whether it's their intelligence, whether it's their job, whatever it is they do. They want to believe that they're better than you, and they want you to believe that they're better than you, and they want other people to believe that they are the best, right? So there's this competition thing. Although it'll be hidden, that really is the agenda, is to be admired and to be adored and to be seen as the best, right? And they really believe that they are. You know, it's very telling. So somebody who has vulnerable narcissism is going to have traits along those lines where they look at you like, ugh, you could never understand how I feel. And they will argue with you. And so it gives you a clue into how difficult it is to have an authentic relationship with somebody with narcissism, because they see themselves as so special and so unique. And so in order to have an authentic relationship, you really have to be able to bond with another person. So this empathy component, understanding that you can trust that this other person, yes, understands how you feel, and the ability to understand, yes, how this other person feels. My father, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, I don't ever believed could empathize with how we felt. And I think having empathy for us threatened his ability to stay feeling like that king, superior and entitled. I think that if he ever empathized with us, he might find himself feeling guilty and vulnerable and maybe even needing to say, I'm sorry, which means that he would have to be able to stand there and possibly accept and tolerate our rejection of him, which is just not feasible in his mind. Now, that's just my opinion. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not diagnosing my dad. You know, but based on my research and working with clients and what have you, this is my estimation of my experience. This is just my experience. Now, there are things that narcissists enjoy that healthy people don't. Number one, narcissists enjoy watching you beg for approval. So a healthy person is going to be very uncomfortable. It's going to feel forced, and it's going to make them feel bad for the other person, like, you don't need my approval, dude, like, you're enough, right? A healthy person is uncomfortable with somebody who is begging for approval, who feels less than them, right? A healthy person wants you to feel equal. A healthy person wants you to feel love for yourself, right? A narcissist, however, is going to enjoy watching someone squirm and beg for approval and validation. The second thing, narcissists delight in other people's mental confusion. A healthy person wants you to be clear. A healthy person is interested in clearing the air. A healthy person is going to want to make sure that you're on the same page. A healthy person is going to want to meet you halfway. An unhealthy person, no. An unhealthy person will enjoy gaslighting you. They will enjoy blame shifting. They will enjoy watching your mind go down a rabbit hole. They will actually enjoy the fact that you're nervous around them, that you're fumbling, that you're dropping the forks and you're dropping the knives and you're bumping into walls, right? They actually enjoy it. It gives them a sense of superiority over you. Another thing, a narcissist looks forward to exposing your deepest and darkest secrets. If you have ever loved a narcissist, if you've had a narcissistic friendship, what you notice in hindsight is that, wow, I told her that thing, and I told her that thing in confidence. Maybe you did something that you're not proud of. And by the way, we've all done things we're not proud of. Why? Because we're all human and we all make mistakes. A non-narcissistic person is going to hold themselves accountable. They're going to use self-awareness to change that behavior. So the pain that you experience from doing something that you feel guilty about helps you become a better person, right? Now, somebody who is narcissistic doesn't take accountability, feels entitled to exploit other people, will not go to that place of vulnerability and feel that I'm wrong. So a vulnerable narcissist is going to persecute, even a grandiose narcissist. They're going to try to hurt you if you ever tickle their narcissistic injury, right? There's going to be this sense of persecution. They're going to come after you. So that's also a sign. A narcissistic person enjoys punishing other people. A narcissist is not happy until they feel like they have exhausted all means necessary of hurting you. A narcissist is not going to be happy or feel content or feel emotionally regulated until they're able to feel satisfied in persecuting you to a point where they feel like, okay, I got them. A healthy person doesn't think in those terms. A narcissist is going to take things that you've said to them and use them against you. So you might be having a conversation, in front of a group of friends, and out of the blue, a narcissistic friend exposes what you did years ago that you told her in secret. And you're just stuck there like, what? You're not even embarrassed anymore over what you did, but you're just shocked at the betrayal, right? And the narcissist really enjoys triangulating you. A narcissist enjoys making you feel less than. A narcissist enjoys putting you in your place. A healthy person is going to take the things that you share with them and hold them near to their chest. They're not going to hurt you. Even if the relationship goes south, a healthy person is not going to expose your deepest secrets. Sure, if your friends ask them, like, why did the relationship end? They might share some details, but I'm talking about these deepest, darkest secrets that happened in your life that you've shared with someone or they've shared with you. A healthy person is not going to share them with other people. There's just this line that a healthy person does not cross, even when an unhealthy person crosses that line. A narcissist extracts a sense of power from hurting you. So a healthy person does not feel regulated by hurting you. A healthy person feels uncomfortable when they've said something, even if they've said it out of anger, there's still this, I wish I didn't say that. When you're dealing with a narcissist, it's the opposite. It's like, oh, I'm glad I said it. Oh, did you see her reaction? Oh, did you see how he responded when I said that? Or there's just this level of excitability almost, like gratification that they were able to hurt you, right? A healthy person does not feel good about hurting anyone. There's no relief in hurting another person. Now, I'm not talking about the day-to-day, like you find yourself having a quick argument with someone and you felt the need to defend yourself. I'm not talking about defending yourself in a conflict with someone that you need to defend yourself with. I'm talking about the type of a personality trait in which someone actually enjoys and gets off on hurting another person. That is different than defending yourself from someone or defending someone else. I'm talking about the joy that people experience from watching another person cry, from watching another person getting beat down so much emotionally that they fall apart, that they can't speak, that they can't defend themselves, or they run out of the room crying. There are just certain people that enjoy that, crippling them, making them feel guilty. They derive a certain pleasure from hurting other people's feelings. And so that's something that narcissists enjoy that healthy people don't. You can go to my website and take the codependency quiz.